Alright everyone, welcome back to this live crypto conversation, and today we're going to talk about something that everyone is always excited about, which is the price prediction, where the prices are heading for all these cryptocurrencies. And this is one of the main reason most people got involved into the cryptocurrency space. And let's understand the fact, the finance, the money is really important in everyone's life. And all of a sudden cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and blockchain space is the one which has the potential to give that financial freedom, to give that financial flexibility that people are actually looking out for. And so this has been one of the main reason why so many people got involved, got excited about the whole space. And of course there is a technological feature, the things that it is going to build for the future, for the people who will be living in the future. But also the main reason is the way how the cryptocurrencies are going to shape everyone's financial future. So this is what we're going to talk about, and this is so important not to forget where we are heading. And so we're going to talk about this interesting research which is done by an ICO company, which talks about various cryptocurrencies and where are they heading. And we already see some greens here, $7,143 for BTC. I think there is a small bull run going on right now, not many. This is something that we're going to talk about, and some of the factors. I think it's really important not to forget why everyone got started. And again, everything is covered here. It's just my personal opinion and not a financial or investment advice. So just a disclaimer out there for everyone. I'm just going to quickly share this live in the Telegram group so that everyone can join us. We have Baldeep right here, the first one to join us on the crypto conversation. This is, by the way, this is a weekend, so I don't know where, if you're at home, you're enjoying with your family. I'm just going to quickly share this in the Telegram group. So this is something that I want to talk about, basically the price prediction. I know that this doesn't make sense for many people because most of the price prediction, they do not have any strong fundamentals as to why will that happen. But we always love price. We always love talking about the price and what is the price, what is the prediction of Ethereum, what's the prediction of Bitcoin Cash, EOS, ADA, Litecoin and all that. So we love talking about the price, so we are going to be talking about that. My prediction by the end of this year and also in the next 5 years. And another good news that you will see here is that Yahoo, one of the biggest search engine, and probably they are the number 6 right now, they have integrated cryptocurrency trading. Now you might just, before you actually go ahead and try it, I do want to remind you that this is not on your Android phone. So if you're an Android phone user, this is not for you as yet. This is only for the iPhone user. So if you're using an Apple phone, go ahead, download Yahoo Finance, and I think you should be able to see the integration of cryptocurrencies. Basically, Yahoo have done a tie-up with the Coinbase and Coinbase, Robinhood, etc. Right? So Coinbase, Robinhood, this is basically mainly for the US customers, US users. They will be able to buy, trade cryptocurrencies using the Yahoo Finance app. Guys, for me, this is a big news. You know, after Google, if you talk about any search engine, it is the Yahoo. But mainly Yahoo is nowadays focusing on all the other application other than the search engine. So I think this is a good news for sure. And okay, let me just quickly share this live. And so this is something we're going to talk about. And also, of course, Eminem. Of course, you have heard about this news. I don't know if this leaves so much of an impact, but yes, I mean, probably yes, because Eminem is somebody who is pretty popular, and he putting Bitcoin in his popular track does make a lot of sense. So this is what we're going to talk about. This is a weekend. I hope you had an amazing week. And also let you know that I will be continuing with the regular news probably sometime from Monday. I've been keeping a little bit busy over the last week, so I do apologize for that. All right, let me just share the live quickly, and so that everyone can join, because YouTube does not send out the notification. So what do we have here? All right, I'm sorry guys, I'm struggling with the phone here. All right, 14 people watching. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining first of all, and hit that like, enjoy your weekend, sit back, relax, and let's talk crypto. So we have Baldeep, the first one to join. Joshua, hi Joshua, how are you? First time I see you, welcome back to this live. I hope you will have fun and join the family. Dinakar, I'm good bro, how are you? This bull run is short term. See Dogecoin, that's great. What we can expect with crypto for the next 3 to 5 years? Are we really adopters? Gopi, there is no doubt about this. We are a very early adopters. I mean, you can't when you talk about a technology, you have to look at the whole crypto space from the technology point of view, and this is something that also I want to talk about while I discuss this predictions, which is the new study talks about the prediction of Bitcoin going to $98,000. Okay, this is not something that I am saying. This is done by a company. Now, okay, so we're going to talk about why is this possible? Why is this $98,000 possible? And the reason this is so important to keep this in mind, because you know, at the end of the day, this is why most people got started into this space, you know. And so it is very important not to lose the sight. You have bear market, you have so many problems going on, this and that, the ICOs are dying, ICOs are scam, regulations. But at the end of the day, what is extremely important is not to forget the reason why you got started. You got started because you wanted to stay here for the longer term. You got started because you envisioned something. You got started because you wanted a different future already. So that is why these prices predictions are really important. And I'm going to come back to the question which Gopi says, that what we can expect with the crypto in the next 3 to 5 years, and are we really a early crypto adopters? And for me, that's a very good question. That's a basic question, but that's such a good question, that are we really an adopter? And this is what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so let's talk about okay, let's start. So let's cover the prices first. So according to this survey done by this ICO company, the report is written by Sherwin Dollett and Michael Hoodcap, represents the fourth part of the 5-part series covering the crypto space. And the report states that in the next 5 years, BTC will reach about $96,000. Monero is going to be reaching about $18,000. I think the reason why Monero is important, because a lot of people are going to prefer the privacy based cryptocurrency. Because guys, let's understand the fact that not everyone is going to be using BTC. Not everyone is going to be using BTC. And the reason, I'll tell you why. Because Bitcoin ledger is a public ledger. So all of a sudden, everyone knows all your history of all your transactions. Everyone knows how much of BTC you have. And a lot of people will not be comfortable with that. I mean, they need privacy. And BTC is not a privacy. This is the biggest flaw also, I would say, with Bitcoin, you know. And that's the reason BTC cannot be used for criminal activities. Every criminal activities that has been done with the BTC has been caught. But apart from the crime, I mean, crime is not the one reason that people need privacy. People might need privacy just because they want a confidential, life. They don't want to show all the transactions to the world. And this is where people are going to be switching to the privacy based currency. And then you have Monero, you have Zcash. And this is the reason they have predicted Monero going at $18,000, because people will be switching from the public to the private. And that is why Monero here with $18,000. Now, if you look at the Monero price today, let's have a look at it. It's about $122 only. So you're talking about a jump of, almost around what? You have 18,000 Oh my God, you're talking about almost more than 17,500 of growth. And this is quite practical. This is not just an ad, this is all practical. Monero have come a long way. You want to have a look at the price of history of Monero. They have come really a long way. I think this was discovered in, let's have a look. So, all time. Let's have a look at the all time, guys. So May 21st, 2014 is when Monero got listed on the exchanges. So 2014 it was invented. 2014, 2014, 2015, 2016, 3 years, 2017, 4 years. You're talking about 4 years. In 4 years, it has come down. It has come from 1.41 US dollar to 130 US dollar. We are talking about 18,000 USD dollar. This is pretty much possible once people start using cryptocurrencies. I think Monero is the next cryptocurrency that people are going to be using it. So $122 right now. We are talking about $18,000. Pretty much possible. And a Decred network is about $535 prediction. Now this is something, okay, we talk about price. Now let's talk about why is it even possible, why can even it hit this. Now so there was a question here, are we really an early adopter? So how many of you actually have a question like this, are we really an early adopters? And then we start with that. Do you think, who thinks that you are an early adopters? Do you think yes or no? Let me know. And then we talk about on that. Shiv, any more new conferences are you going to attend? I haven't come across any new conferences that I'm going to attend, so I'm not really sure, Dinakar, but let me know. If I would love to go to Malta actually. So you must have seen the video from Malta Prime Minister who is holding this conference in Malta. I think this is going to be huge because almost everyone across the world is going to be attending this Malta event. So I was really excited. But I don't think I can make it because it's really far, and I don't think at this point in time I'll be able to afford this trip. But sometime in the future, that's what the long-term plan is. Just to travel around, attend these conferences, blockchain conferences, because I love meeting people, and that is what my long-term goal is. And that wouldn't be possible without your help, so I need your support there. Okay, so let's talk about, are we really early adopters, and why is that? This is such a good question that you asked. Okay, so let's talk about. So understand this. Now, most people don't understand this. Most people would say that cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and blockchain is all about investments, doubling your money, tripling your money, 10x your money, which is fine, right? But at the core, at the fundamental level, it's a technology. It is a technology, right? It's a new revolutionary technology. And when you look at the history, when you look in the past, the technologies have only grown. Okay, the reason we have evolved so much is because of the technology. You talk about internet, from the invention of internet, from the discovery of computer to the internet, to Facebook, to Amazon, to so many applications, right? And so blockchain, Bitcoin, all these cryptocurrencies are nothing but, at the fundamental level, these are the tech. These are the technologies, right? And the only difference is that these are the technologies, these are those technologies which you happened to be an early user, early adopter. That's the only difference. All the technologies that we have seen so far, maybe, I don't know, when did you start using an Android phone? I have no clue about that. I don't know when did you start using a Facebook. I don't know when did you start watching LCD or LED, but ultimately these are the technologies, right? So some people adopted early when it was expensive. Some people are adopting now. I mean, there are still a lot of homes which do not have an LED and LCDs, but those technologies do exist today, right? And of course, the phones and these piece of shit, this thing is also nothing but just technology. Now you're able to see me right from the comfort of your home, and I'm right now in some corner of Mumbai, and I'm talking to you, and you can see me live, you can chat with me. This is nothing but the technology. But not everyone adopted this technology right when it was invented, right? But now with Android phone, it's become so cheap. Everyone is having this piece of thing in their hand, and all of a sudden they can just chat. So this is nothing but the technology. And so there have been some early adopters, and there were some late adopters. And similarly, everything that we exist right now over here in the coin market, okay, everything that is exist here, you talk about BTC, you talk about Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar. These are all the technologies, and these are going to be the future, and you are the early adopter. Now, will all of them will succeed? Will all of them be as good as we expect them to be? No, some of the tech might fail. Some of these tech might just disappear. That's not because they were not good enough. That's because something better came along. That's because something better, it was invented, and that's the reason these got obsolete. For example, if the Facebook wasn't invented, MySpace will still be number one. If Google was not invented, Yahoo will still be number one. What do I say? Let's say if the Android phones were not invented, the Nokia phones will still be ruling the world, right? So those tech became obsolete because some better tech came along. So it's the same thing with the cryptocurrencies, and that is why it is so important for you to keep an eye on the market, to keep an eye on the news. And that's one of the reasons I keep covering this every day, is because these are the technologies, these are the future for sure. But what if there is something better coming than this? What if there is something better coming than this? And that is where you have got to keep an eye on, right? You can't just keep hodling and then sleep. You can't do that. Since you are hodling, you got to keep an eye on the market, where the market is heading. You have to also keep in mind what the better techs are coming, and then you have to shift there. You have to keep learning, you have to keep educating. These are the tech. If nothing better than Bitcoin comes along, I promise you this. If nothing better than Bitcoin comes along, Bitcoin is hitting $1 million. But you know what? It might come along. I mean, who knows? Who knows? It might come along. But again, there is a space for every good tech, is what I believe. Isn't that right? 27 people watching. Everyone, guys, thank you so much. First of all, I really appreciate joining this live. Please share your thoughts and your opinion. It really means a lot that you have taken time out and joined this live. I'm really thankful and grateful to see you here. And on this weekend, I hope you're having an amazing weekend also. It's a Saturday, a good week ahead. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to be I'm going to be chatting with you for a while. And yeah, I think there is something that I tweeted this morning, which was about how many of you actually following Toneways? Toneways having some amazing interviews on his channel related to security. But anyway, let's see. Baldeep, let me just quickly say hi to everyone who put the message in the chat box. Hi Sanjit, what's up? This is a bull trap, guys. I'm not really worried. Okay, so definitely don't buy anything. Again, this is not a financial or investment advice, but I don't think this is the right opportunity to buy, because I think this is a temporary bull trap for sure. Buy that. I think it will slip down back to 6.5 or 6,800. It is definitely going back to that price right now. Don't just fall for these small green, even though it's a welcome green, but I don't think this is something that you should fall for. Ethereum is very close to hitting $300. Hopefully it touches, but I think the market will slip down, slip down back to 6.5 to 7,000 range. So this is not definitely a good time to enter. And even if you're a trader or something, I don't think this is the time to buy any. Just chill out, relax, enjoy your weekend, and just keep a close eye on the market. I don't think the bull run has started as yet. This is just my opinion. Don't blame me if it happens otherwise. All right. So Dogecoin, that's great. Long term, very bullish. Amazing. Bull run confirmed. We have crossed 7. Wow. Robert Riches says the bull run is confirmed. Amazing. If that's the case, I'm quite happy with it. Shiv, any more news? I haven't heard. Yeah, like I said, yes, we are early adopters. Baldeep says yes. Was timed out by crypto conversation for 300 seconds. Oh, okay. Vishal, hi. Parshuram, I follow Toneways. Yeah, Toneways is great. I think he brings in some interesting people really talking about the security and different ICOs. So I think he's great. That's it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Amazing. I'm just going to be keeping it very short. And let me know if anything else you want to share in the chat box. Definitely hit the like and subscribe if you're new. There are only 9 likes. There are 25-30 people watching. Guys, please, it doesn't cost you anything. The thing is, how it works, the likes and dislikes, is that if a video have more interaction, like more comments and likes and dislikes, it's just that it can be found out by more people by the algorithm. So that's how it helps. So I appreciate if you do that. But anyway, let's hope that this is what happens. I mean, this is definitely how the future looks like. Like I said, this is an early tech which you are a part of, and this is how the things are going to be shape up in the future. It's just about keeping having the patience and just sticking to the market, sticking to the space, learning every day, educating yourself. Keep watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of blogs, not just this video but many more. Listen to everyone's perspective, learn as much as you can, and keep educating yourself. And I think I wish everyone have a bright future ahead. So with that, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And okay, let me just say that once again. Oh, okay. When would be the good time to buy more BTC? Saxon, when will be the more time to good? Okay, I think just see, look at the market, keep and watch on the market. I think the market will go back to 6.5 and 6.4. I think when it goes back to that price, I think that should be the good price. Again, that's not a financial advice though. I think that, yeah, just wait for that. Hi Harvinder, when would be the good time? Okay, great. Thank you, Vishal, Baldeep. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new and hit the like. I really appreciate you taking time out and joining here. Leave your opinion in the chat box below and comment box below. They really matter a lot. Join the Telegram group if you haven't done so. Definitely check out the Twitter handle. I keep posting a lot of stuff which I find interesting. And join the Telegram group. There is a lot of discussion that happens. Some smart people, intelligent people talking about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, blockchain, Indian space, as well as the global scenario as well. So definitely don't want to miss out on those chat. With that, good night. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.